are we? Short and Stout beer reviews. Welcome in. We're doing a four beer Evil Mega Corporation showcase tonight. Did you like my little intro with Jack? I meant to put a voiceover thing. Just say something stupid and have you looking at him like, what the fuck? Anyway, so I've got proper glassware. Hopefully StreamYard doesn't play funny buggers on me tonight. I've been watching a lot of other people's streams and it's been so shit. The amount of like echoing and all that crap. ACDC, yeah. I'll go change it if it's that bad. Now I've got a heap of shirts in the wash at the moment, so most of them are wet. If you look at my furniture inside, it's just covered in clothes. And then the clothesline outside's covered in clothes and towels, but they're all fucking wet. Anyway, the beers. So yeah, Evil Megacorp are out of the Perth Fremantle area. I'm not sure which one. I'm pretty sure he's based in Fremantle somewhere. But yeah, he used to be the head brewer at Other Side, and now he's gone out on his own and he just does subscriptions and like does beers for certain bars and festivals and stuff. It's pretty cool. You just pay a certain amount, comes out of your bank account, and he sends you the four beers, and you never know what you're going to get. It's been sort of hit and miss though. Some of them have been a bit too weird. Every now and then you'll get a real good beer, and then you'll get a few shit ones. So hopefully this four are good. So I'm going to go in a bit of a funny order. There's a few dark beers. Well, there's one dark beer and there's a white stout. So I'm going to put them last and go the IPAs first. So the first one I'm going to do is called Soft Focus. It is a winter hazy at 7.7%. Then we're going to do a Cali double IPA at 8.5% called Staring Directly at the Sun. And it's got a very divisive figure on the front. Either you love him or hate him. Then we have a chai spiced white pastry stout. Looking forward to this one. It sounds very unusual. So 8.2%. And that's called Mecha-Hanliman. He has some really strange like names and styles and artworks. And then last but not least, we have a beer called A Firm Business Like Handshake. 8.8%. And this is a Schwarzbier, which is like a dark lager. So yeah, four pretty interesting beers. So we're going to go in that order that I said. Cheers to the chat. I've had a pretty quiet day today. Like I thought I'd be pissed by now, but I had one beer in a review, and then I had two beers up on a panel with Angie. So yeah, I've only had three beers, and two of them were VBs. So yeah, we've got quite a few comments already. Cheers, Lisa. Cheers, Drance. Angus, get up on the couch. Come on. You're making too much noise, bro. Up. Up. You're like Michael Jackson tapping around on the dance floor. Cheers, Drance. Good to see you, brother. Cheers, Joey. Looking forward to your interview, Joey. It'll be good. Or show, should I say. Yeah, yeah, looks awesome. So yeah, what he does, I think all his artwork's AI, and he's got this printer thing that he just does it all himself, and yeah, it's pretty clever the way he goes about it. He's had quite a few 3D ones. That's why I've got those 3D glasses always sitting on my coffee table. Cheers, Ali. Lisa is a D's fan. That's all that matters. Good old Gippy. I want to check out Gippy. I've only been there as a kid. I want to do a bit of exploration. Exactly. Cheers, Angie. Long time no see. That lasagna was fucking unreal. Just for like a supermarket lasagna, fuck, it was good. I mean, you can tell just in the meat, the quality of meat. It's just like real light and like there's fuck all there. It's more cheese and that sauce, but it's still real tasty. Obviously, it's awesome when you make them yourself. Let's hope I don't fall asleep tonight because I want to have another good sesh. I don't start work tomorrow till 1 o'clock in the arvo, so hence why I've sort of taken my time today. Don't you like ACDC, Ali? You can't be Australian and not like ACDC. Okay, hopefully I'm nearly through them all. I am. Let's do it. First beer. Hopefully not like last night's first beer and goes all over me. All good. All good, brother. I don't know what is going on with you, Angus, but you need to give me some space. It's like he's just been extremely like clingy. What do you want? What is it, mate? You've had about 3 feeds today. I've been hanging with you all day, matey. You've been getting heaps of pets. What is it, matey? You're trying to tell me something. What is it? I think he wants to get up behind me because he struggles to jump up. Just give us a little bit of time. I'll try to sort him out. And back he goes on the couch, and then he'll get down again and do the same thing. Yep. Okay, so I've poured this bad boy. So this was known as a winter hazy. So I'm pretty sure it's They've called it a winter hazy, so it's a hazy beer, but the winter refers to it being more malty than usual. So it's going to be a bit more hearty, sort of probably not as easy to drink. So yeah, it's like a really, really bright sort of dark orange. It looks pretty much the same color as what it is in real life. I need to pull my hat up a bit so you can see my eyes. um, yeah, head's disappeared pretty quickly. Um, I'd say more hazy than cloudy. Medium body, carbonation looks pretty light. Let's have a smell. Very strong citrus. It's got like an. Funnily enough, I had these lollies today. They were like orange sherbet lollies. It smells exactly like them. So yeah, like orange sherbet, like a candied orange, tangerine, lemon. As far as the base goes, like white bread, maybe some caramel. It's got like a honey sweetness to it. Yeah, hit that thumbs up, as Lisa said. The streams I've done lately, where I've done multiple beers, they've done really well with like views and likes and stuff. So much appreciated. It's just the when I do like a spontaneous one in the middle of the day and it's just one beer and it goes for like 20 minutes, they're the ones that sort of struggle a bit. Maybe a touch of apricot as well. But yeah, definitely more of a citrus bomb, this one. Let's have a taste. And yeah, it's set. They're all pretty big ABV. 7.7. I think they were. I think there was a few of them around the 8 mark. Cheers, legends. Mmm. It's definitely got a touch of caramel malt. It's a bit more sort of with the normal hazy. You get like a lighter, softer sort of body, bit more creamy. This is sort of a. It's a bit more coarse. It's yeah, a bit more fizzy as well. Um, yeah, it might not have the same sort of ratio of like wheat and oats that a normal hazy has as well. But yeah, it's quite tasty. It's almost leaning towards like a West Coast, but it's not piney. It's got a little bit of bitterness to it. Cheers, Adam. Yeah. Don't you like the sound of the styles? I thought you'd be a fan of like a Schwarzbier or a. I suppose the two IPAs. Yeah, I like the sound of the Schwarzbier and the Stout. I won't be. I'll be having this first, and the Cali double IPA, then the white stout. The white stout is chai spiced, and then I'll finish on the Schwarzbier. Peach. Yeah, died off pretty quick. Yeah, for sure. Oh, so you're saying I get you now. I thought you meant as in the range of the four they had, the styles were grim. You mean as in white stouts in general can be grim. I think that's what you're referring to. I sort of read it wrong. Yeah, I'd have to agree, to be honest. Most white stouts I've had, I haven't really enjoyed. Hawkers in Melbourne do a really good one, but it's like full on barrel aged and real big fucker. It sort of tastes like a barley wine, like it's huge. It's a very weird style. I remember him trying to make it popular and it just didn't take off. How's your weekend been anyway, Adam? Miss hanging out with all you guys. I was thinking about it this morning when I woke up. I was like, I fucking miss just having a beer with like Craig and Harry and you and Jake and Rob and Peter, like just all that crew. I just because we used to hang out so often, and now it's like we never fucking hang out. Is anyone else having a beer? Lisa, you're on the jelly shots. Yeah, you're probably never gonna want to have lime jelly shots again in your life. It's got like a sort of like a slight chalkiness to it. This beer. I feel like it's the sort of beer that when first brewed, it would have been too intense to try and drink. Like just really hop saturated and like that huge like alpha acid. But yeah, I'll tell you what, Lisa, I'm happy with that football team. It's fucking good when your team's doing well. And I just didn't expect it this year. It's a very big deal knocking off the top team, like going into finals. I'm just like, I don't know. I think the way we play, we could beat anyone. Yeah, it's just such a shame that we got beaten by Geelong that week. Because yeah, apart from that game, we've looked really, really good lately. Like even when we're down, we just have this fight and keep coming back. I would dearly love to go to a grand final, even if it costs me a couple of grand. I want to fucking go to one and witness my team win. I'll never forget the fucking pandemic year. So frustrating being a member and you've waited all your life for the team to get into a grand final and win one, and then it's you couldn't go to it because you're fucking locked up at home. Yeah, you're obviously familiar with them. Yeah, they have some really good beers, Ali. I haven't actually been to the venue yet because it was always just a brewery and they didn't actually serve beers there. But then in the last couple of years, they've sort of every now and then they open it up as a bar. So yeah, I want to check it out. I've been to La Serene, which is in that same area. That's more of a fancy sort of wild ferment and like restaurant sort of type brewery. Oh, I don't know if it's got a proper restaurant, but it has like, yeah, your real fancy sort of like side food sort of thing. Yeah. My son is, I can send you some. What, so your son lives near there, does he? I'm going to move on to the second beer. So yeah, I just want to drink sort of, I think with that one, I probably had about a half of the can, maybe even less. Still feels like it's got a fair bit in it. It's definitely got a bit of bitterness to it, a bit of bite. It's not your standard hazy, so they've sort of picked out a good name for it, like a winter hazy. Okay, so a style that seems to be getting more and more popular, and I'm very confused by it. Cali IPA. So yeah, this is a Cali double IPA, 8.5%, staring directly at the sun. It says a light, bright, and tropical IPA, medium bitterness, and a clean, pale malt bill, featuring heavy doses of mosaic, citra, nectaron, and dulceta. I really should have used Eclipse in this one. Yes, you should have. I love Eclipse. It's pretty funny how he's just written that. I really should have used Eclipse in this one. Let's do it. Eclipse is awesome if you like real punchy orange and mandarin. It's just like fucking unreal. Has this real sweet citrusy taste. And then you get a bit of like pine and that as well. A lot lighter in colour, this one. I think that's about the same. So that's the can artwork for that one. I know that the head guy of this brewery is very political, very like left leaning. So I definitely know that he'd be a Trump hater. He's always got like political stuff on his cans and shit. Okay, so straw straw in colour. It looks like an orange or a yellow on the camera, but it's definitely more of a straw. It's very clean and clear, which is good. True to style with the colour and the clarity. One finger heads, light carbonation. There's a bit of bubble going on. Um, Probably say light to medium body as well. Maybe medium. Just looks a bit light because it's so clear. Hmm. What am I smelling in this one? Yeah, hit that thumbs up, peeps, if you haven't already. Hopefully, people have had a good weekend. I've sort of been pretty relaxed this weekend. I wanted to go to Melbourne. I really, really wanted to go to Melbourne, but I've just had such a busy week, and just the thought of having to get on a train and stand up the whole journey, I just wasn't feeling it. Really got to be in the mood for that shit. Um, yeah, I don't know what they're going to do, but they need to sort it out. It's just fucking ridiculous that you pay to go hours down towards the city, and you got to fucking stand up the whole journey. It's like it's not good enough. And like, cause I walk to the train station as well, and then I'm walking around Melbourne the whole time. It's like you just need that. I don't know, that couple of hours to sit down and fucking just relax, and you can't even do it on the train. No, I don't normally. When I do them as a group, I don't normally give them a score. What I normally do is I'll just sort of, yeah, give you comments on if I like it or not, and or towards the end of the stream, I'll sort of say which one I'm preferring over other ones, and generally I'll give a favourite or one that I don't like. Or see, like last night with Future's one of my favourite breweries, but out of the four last night, there was only one beer I really, really enjoyed. And then last month, because they do four beers every month, the four beers they did last month, I fucking loved every one of them. So yeah, it's weird how it can happen. Yeah, you just got to be in the mood for like I'm on my feet doing fucking 12-hour shifts at work and busting my ass, and it's just like I shouldn't have to stand up on a fucking train like to go to Melbourne where I just you should be able to sit down, have your own seat and relax, and it just turns me off traveling there now because I just feel like more times now than not I'm like not getting a seat. And it's just all these fucking Indians and stuff. It just drives me nuts. Our infrastructure's just not made for the amount of people that live here now. I'm finding it real hard to pick out flavours in this, or aromas, shall I say. I'm getting like a sort of a floral touch and like a light sort of grassy note, but that's about it. Yeah, true. And then they spend billions of tax-paying dollars on a tunnel that we don't even fucking use. Like it infuriates me when you get to Melbourne as well and you want to go out to the suburbs and you get all the Chinese students getting on the trains that go out to the suburbs to go from one block to the next block. It's like just fucking walk. Like, why do you have to get on a tram that's going a far distance just to get a block down the road? It's real fucking annoying. Like there'll be 20 trams that go to the same stop and heading out towards like Fitzroy and Collingwood. Every single one of them within like a 2 hour period is just absolutely packed. And it's like fucking 5 years ago, most of them would have been empty, and you just jump on, bang, out you go. It's just like it's the city has just completely changed the last like 5 years. I'm thinking maybe grapefruit. funnily enough, like a pink grapefruit. It just doesn't have a really stand out like smell as far as like fruit goes. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with pink grapefruit and maybe like mandarin or like tangerine or orange or yeah, some sort of citrus. Anyway, let's drink. Geez, the head on it disappeared. Cheers. Yeah, it's massive orange, tangerine, grapefruit, lemon. Definitely citrus again. There's a touch of pine there, like there's a peppery note as well. I feel like you're getting like some papaya or something like that, like a slightly sweet, sort of spicy tropical fruit. It's a style that confuses me. I don't think I've ever had a Cali IPA and thought, oh, that's such a good beer. They're always just like, oh yeah, it's okay, nothing special. No worries, mate. Thanks for chiming in again. Go the D's. Next week we've got Port over in Adelaide, so we should get up there. They're pretty ordinary this year. Um, Rumor is too that we're getting that Bailey Humphrey from Gold Coast, so he's going to be a good pickup. I remember last year when Track was going to leave, they were in Bailey's ear saying they really want him to come to the club and he wants to come back to Melbourne. And he's actually friends with two of the young guys at the D's. So I think he's had plans to come back here the whole time. And yeah, Max Gorn and Nathan Jones were hanging out with him a few times. So he's pretty keen, I think. He's a good player. He's got a bit of hardness to him, and that's what we need. A lot of our young guys are more sort of quick, agile sort of dudes. We need a bit of toughness, especially too when Viney sort of retires. I don't know if Viney will ever play another game. I just think he's getting on now, and the fact that he's missed a whole preseason and a whole year of footy, I think the game might be past him, unfortunately. Yeah, if we don't see you before then, mate, all the best. I forgot about that. You'll be right. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Like, even if, like, I was gonna say, if you're a bloke and yeah, you're passionate about your sports team and they're doing well, but it's not just a bloke. There's girls out there that fucking love their sports teams. It's just yeah, if you're right into a team and they're doing well, it's just such a good feeling. Even just going to work on a Monday and like giving people shit and yeah, Ali Hawker's in Reservoir, mate. Is that near a tram line or a train station at all? Because that was another thing I was thinking. If I go there, is it going to be easy to get to? I know you can get buses to that area, but the buses can be a bit unreliable. I mean, there's always like Uber, but I try to avoid Uber when I do my little adventures just because you start using it, next minute you're using it all the time, and there goes like $100. Train station, cool. Yeah, I've got to check it out sometime because I honestly think at the moment Hawkers are one of the best breweries in Australia as far as quality of beers go. But yeah, the one thing with their beers, their limited editions are so fucking expensive. So I feel like if I went, I know when I know when I've been to beer festivals and went to their stall, I've been able to drink their stuff for like fucking a quarter of the price. So it's almost like that's why I probably want to go to the brewery because I know I'll be able to try a lot more of their beers for a lot cheaper than what they sell them for in cans, like in stores. Yeah, I'm on Facebook. I'll chuck my Facebook in the chat if you want. There you go. And that's for anyone that's here regularly. If you want to join us on there, go for it. I'm considering starting some sort of like a group, just so I can have all the regulars in and give updates and be able to tell people if I'm about to do a stream and that sort of thing. And it'll work in my like in our favour too if I ever decide to do like little beer trips, being able to catch up with people and stuff. Yeah, for sure. Nah, go for it, mate. Cheers, Angus. Oh, I need to visit the throne. Bloody hell! I don't know how many times I've drained the lizard this week. It's ridiculous. It's I'm on this medication for like my blood flow and stuff, and it just fucking rips through you, and you're just constantly at the toilet. Obviously, if you have a few drinks, it's like 10 times worse. I'll finish this one and then I'll have a little interlude. Intermission. It was good hanging out with Albo before. I love that guy. He's a fucking legend. He's been busting out some new songs. There's a particular song I want to get him to play. I want to give him the sheet music and see how he'll go playing it. And if he ends up sort of nailing it, I might even sort of encourage him to try and like do it as a proper video. And I feel like I'll be able to get a lot of people to watch it. Sorry to hear, mate. Yeah, just I don't know. This style just confuses me. It's like I just want a West Coast or a hazy. I don't want anything unless it's like a black or a red, like something completely different. I don't want this like in between confusing shit. Now I've got the hiccups. So yeah, I'll just go to the loo. I'll be back. Was that music actually working then? It's pretty funny. Yeah, Elbow's a legend. Oh, damn. That's fucked. Crime's so bad at the moment. Doesn't matter where you are, it's fucked. Cheers, Phil. Yeah, that sounds good, brother. Hopefully that worked, Ali. I think I found you. Oh, yeah, I remember you saying that you had a YouTube video filming of St. Mary's. So yeah, you've got what family in the area. Cheers, Smokey. Howdy doody. Haven't heard that saying for a while. I had an ex-girlfriend that used to say that all the time when we were both pretty young at the time. Howdy doody. Okay, next beer. This is the one that, yeah, it could be really good or it could be really bad. So it's known as Mecha-Hanliman. It is a chai spiced white pastry stout at 8.2%. So yeah, very, very like that fucks with your head. Chai spiced white pastry stout. Let's do it. Generally, a white stout is like a sort of like a light brown color. It's weird that they call it white. God, look at it. Looks like an IPA. Wow, that is insane. How is that a stout? Look at it. It looks like a lager or an IPA. I can smell it too. Like I can almost smell like coffee or something. So yeah, its color is, I'm gonna say it's a straw, but it's sort of got a slight tinge of like brown through it. It's definitely more strawish though. Like on camera, it looks darker than what it is, but yeah, it's got a two finger white sort of foamy head. You can actually see through it, which yeah, what how many stouts can you see through? Carbonation's medium. There's a fair bit going on. Yeah, let's go a smell. This is going to be the interesting thing. Yeah, I smell like white chocolate, chai, like vanilla. It actually smells really good. Reminds me of when I get breakfast at Macca's and I'm like, oh, I don't really feel like a juice. I don't feel like a soft drink. I don't really want a coffee. I'll get a chai latte. Oh, so they were the big cans too, Phil. That's pretty cool. No worries, Ali. Yeah. I generally fall asleep during my last beer. Latte is okay with whiskey. There you go. Yeah, very confusing. Like you look at it and then you smell it and you're like, what the fuck? Cheers, Craig. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting sort of chocolate and white chocolate, if that makes sense. Because I feel like there's like chocolate malt, but then they've put in like some milk sugar and vanilla and stuff and given it that like white chocolatey vibe. And you're getting like almost like a Cadbury caramel, like a creamy caramel sort of thing going on as well. The chai's pretty light. It's not like in your face, which is probably a good thing. Maybe like a touch of sort of brown sugar. But yeah, it smells good. If it tastes like it smells, it's going to be all right. Hit that like button, peeps. A few new ones have joined up. Let's do it. So yeah, this is the third of 4 beers. I think this is the biggest beer out of the 4, but because it was a white stout, I thought I'll go the Schwarzbier last. Cheers. There's a lot going on. A lot. It's very confusing. It's got a really, really what is chai? Is chai like one spice? Or is chai like a combination of different spices? Like is it sort of like rye where there's different ingredients? I don't know enough about chai. So if anyone out there can help me, what the fuck is chai? Tiger crystal. It sounds deadly. Deadly on his treadly. Uh, yeah, chai is like a spice they use with like Indian beverages and stuff, but I just want to know if it's like its own thing or it's like a combination of things to make chai. Yeah, that shit's good, Ali. It's like that vintage ale. I haven't tried this year's one, but I want to see if I can find it somewhere. It's all right, mate. It's all right. I hate when you hear your dog's having a bad dream. They're like, it's okay, buddy. I'm here. You're not you're not getting chased by someone. You're not falling. You're not left out in the woods and with no one around. Yeah, you just hear him like doing a little yelp sort of thing. Angus used to do it a little bit, but yeah, Jack does it quite often. They reckon 90% of dogs' dreams like are about their owner. So it's like He's probably dreaming that like I'm drowning or something. I wouldn't be drowning, would I, Jackie? I'm a great swimmer. Yeah, poor little fellas, little cobbers. Man's best friend, fucking oath. Oh, there's been some good footage on. I've been watching some good shit on Instagram just to stick it to that certain religion that's whinging about people having dogs. There's a guy that's been going around areas where people aren't welcome, like they're not. They've been poking around like they're scoping places trying to thieve and that. And he's walking around with this massive Rottweiler, and the people are shit scared of it. And he goes, "Yeah, you scared of this dog? Wait till he attacks you and see what happens." And they fucking shit themselves. Fuck them. Yeah, I'll never forget when I was at Bell's Beach in Torquay. It's like the famous surf beach here. And you're allowed to have dogs there just as long as they're on a lead. I'm walking around with Angus, everyone like all the Aussies there, like, oh, what an awesome Labrador and patting him and stuff. And then yeah, there was particular group of people there that were like real angry with me and shouting at me, and like one person even threw something at me. They're like screaming at me. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? They weren't happy with me having a dog. It's like if you come to Australia, you expect it, you fuckheads. Otherwise, fuck off home. Yeah, I want to do it. I honestly want to go to that area and just like walk down the street and just see what happens. We were talking about this the other day. I was saying though that because I've got the big beard, they'll probably just let me go. Oh no, he's one of us. Mm. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. My like another Aussie YouTuber guy, he did the last 4 years of it side by side. And I was like, fuck, I want to do that. I messaged Coopers asking if I could buy the last couple of years of vintage ale, or even just like the recent one. And they just never got back to me. It's like whenever I've sent emails to, yeah, the bigger guys like Coopers and Cascade, it's like they just don't respond to emails. Yeah. I just think it's bullshit though. If you're walking your dog like you normally would, just on the lead and taking them for your normal routine, and all of a sudden you're getting told, no, you can't go down that street because of the community that live there, and that's fucking ridiculous. Yes. At least someone loves it. Ali wasn't a fan. At the start of the show, it's normally Lisa will say something smart like when I'm late, she'll go, oh, he's probably figuring out what hat to put on. And tonight it was like, oh, he's probably putting on a different shirt. And then they said, oh, probably ACDC again. Because I had an ACDC shirt on yesterday that had it's got Bon Scott and Angus, and I spilt blue fruit sour on it, so I took it off and put another shirt on, and the other shirt I grabbed just happened to be another ACDC one. So it's pretty funny. Yeah, it's fucked. Yeah, Bond's the fucking shit. I still think, even though Bond's my favourite, I still think Back in Black was the best album. But yeah, it's just because it just had so many bangers on it on the one album. But yeah, Bond for me is there. When it was Bond and the boys, that's when they were the strongest. Highway to Hell, and my favourite song from them, which is one of my favourite songs of all time, is it's a long way to the top. You just can't beat that guitar versus bagpipes thing. It's so fucking good. And the film clip. See, that's when Melbourne was good. back back in the fucking 70s, and they're going down Swanson Street. And you look at all the people there, it's like, yep, that's when Melbourne was good. It wasn't all these Chinese students and Indian families. There were, yeah, a lot of wogs, a lot of Italians and Greeks and some Vietnamese, but yeah, they all fucking worked hard and made the country better. Yeah. Oh, I like Brian. He's good, but yeah, Bond was a fucking legend. When I went to Fremantle, um, yeah, there's a Bond Scott statue on the harbour, and I'd just been to a Demons game. We'd played West Coast over there, and I wrapped the Bond Scott statue with the Demons scarf, and all these locals are going, "Boo! Get it off him!" I just did it for a photo. It was fucking funny. Get that shit off him. Yeah, cool. Yeah, Melbourne's like phenomenal as far as Italians and Greeks go. Or I think apart from Athens, I think Melbourne has the most Greek, like the biggest Greek population in the world outside of Athens. And yeah, like definitely a lot of Italians in Melbourne, but there's a lot of Italians in like Northeast America as well. Melbourne's definitely a highly populated Italian city. Vietnamese as well. The Vietnamese were good because they fucking come out here and busted their ass, and they wanted to be Australian. And that's when it's good. It's like they want to assimilate and be like you and just work their ass off, and then it contributes to everyone else, and everyone's on the same page. It's just the ones that come out here and then want to live off welfare and don't want to work. It's like, well, then you're just making me have to work harder to pay for you, sort of thing. Back to the stout. I find a lot of the current ones, I feel like they're not really in it with us. I feel like they're nice to us because they know they get their way here, but then they're happy just to send all their money back home and fuck us over. It's, yeah, I don't know. It's sort of weird with Chinese. Yeah, it's fucked. They reckon Melbourne's going to have like 10 million people in the next few years. It was always around 2 to 3. Now fucking 10 million. No wonder I can't get a seat on the train. Fucking cunts. Like I've always wanted to live in the city, like not in the city. Like I've always wanted to live in Melbourne, but in the outer suburbs. But just it's just getting to that stage now where everyone wants to get out of there. So it's like, do I really want to live there? Like I'd love to be in an outer suburb that's got that country feel, and you can still get on a train and be within other suburbs in like 20 minutes and stuff. I just know I'd be so much happier because I love going to concerts. I love going to footy. I love going to bars and breweries, and I just think it would be great just living that lifestyle. But yeah, I just don't want to live in an environment that's like fucking Delhi or fucking Shanghai. Yeah, and most of the Asian nation people work really hard. Yeah, that's what it is actually. The non-communist Chinese are the real good ones that want to fit in and just stay here and work hard, and it's the communist ones that, yeah. So it depends what sort of political view they have. Because I've worked with a few that are like all about the government and like very strict with, yeah, they want to please the government. So they're all about coming over here, earning money, and then sending it back and buying investments over there. And the whole time they're here, they'll complain about how much tax they have to pay. And it's like, well, you're fucking lucky to be able to come over here and do what you want anyway. So, can you hear my dog having a drink? Slamming that water like a beer bong. I'm still very unsure about that white stout. Part of me likes it and part of me doesn't. So yeah, probably a good thing that I've only had about half the can, so I can sort of go back to it. Yeah. So next up, actually, I'm going to drain the lizard for about the 72nd time today, and then I'll come back and crack the last beer. Hit the yeah. I really want to move there. It's just, I don't know. I just don't know how to go about it. If I had a mate that was keen to move with me, it'd make it a whole lot easier because you're dividing the cost of everything. But yeah, it's just so expensive to just pack up and move and go there by yourself and trying to find somewhere where you can have dogs as well for a reasonable price. I feel like it's going to happen some stage, but maybe I should just line them up underneath me Angus. I'll be back. I'm fucking busted. And we're back. What did I miss? I'm not sure what's going on there. Is this something that's happening now, Smokey? Or did you like write a previous comment that I've missed? Oh, okay, sorry. I missed this comment up above. Sorry, dude. I heard loud bangs and crying in the room below me. I went to check up on the people and before knocking saw a lady lying up against the door. Yeah. Just keep your ears peeled, man. That's all you can sort of do. I mean, if she says she's fine, you can't really do much more else. It's until you sort of see something happen, or could be like some sort of domestic violence, or but yeah, you can't really. If someone tells you they're fine, you can't really interfere. Oh yeah, it's all I can say, brother. Is just keep your ears peeled, and if you can sort of work out what's going on, then I'd say maybe try and diffuse the situation. But sort of a shit thing to be in. Yeah, and that's the thing too. You don't know who they are. If you want to try and fucking zone out and not think about it, chuck some headphones and some music on. Yeah, that's the thing too. Sometimes a woman can be screaming and carrying on, and the guy's done nothing wrong. Could be drug related, could be anything. See, I had a girlfriend that used to I was like young at the time and probably should have moved on a lot quicker than what I did. But when she used to drink, she'd get like really aggressive and then she'd get violent. And like she'd start like hitting me and stuff. And being a bloke that never wants to hit a girl, I never knew what to do. I didn't know how to control it because she's just there going fucking full on punching me and shit. And I just have to stand there and take it. So yeah, it was always real awkward, and she'd be like screaming and just like making a massive scene. And it was really because I was young too. It made it harder. Like these days, I would have just fucking probably just like pushed her aside and said, "I'm done. Fucking out of here." Yeah, yeah, yeah. Next beer, peeps. So yeah, this is the Schwarzbier. They've labelled it as a Schwarzbier, which is a German dark lager, or an Italian black pills. So it's pretty much going to be a lager that's dark malt and it's probably hoppy. Ooh, it smells good. I can already smell like chocolate and like sort of grassy notes. So this is the can artwork for this one. This is the Handshake one. It's funny. He's got like, see how he's got almost like chocolate on his hand. So on this one, it says, circle back to this straight shooter. a layer with, sorry, a lager, a lager with all the ducks in a row. Take the IPAs offline to next quarter. It's time to think outside the box and put a dark lager on your radar. I hope this beer finds you well. There you go. Fuck, that was hard to read in this lighting. So yeah, pours almost black. It's like a really dark brown. About a half finger beige head. I'm going to say medium body, medium carbonation. Looks good in this glass, this style of beer. Let's go a smell. Oh, that's good. You like a hoppy beer, Angus? A lot of people don't. Apologies too if I've missed any comments. I think I've got most of them. Cheers, Angus. We'll see you next time, brother. So yeah, very chocolatey. Like really, yeah, really prominent chocolate. Almost tastes like it's got chocolate added to it. And you're getting a sort of like a charry carrot, like a burnt toffee, charry caramel. It's almost got like a woody sort of smoky character to it. Smells nice. Maybe like a brown bread. It's like, yeah, toast, sort of roasty and toasty and like got a slight sweetness to it. No worries, Smokey. Good luck, brother. Just sing out, dude, if you're having any trouble. Hopefully it's all good there, mate. I always hate when mates are in shit situations, especially too if there's somewhere where you can't sort of give assistance. Yeah, the aroma on this has like got me excited. I feel like this is going to be a good beer. So, you never know though, mate. You might be right. Might all simmer down and you can still have one. I'm probably going to go to Twitch after this. So yeah, just keep that in mind. I'll still be around because yeah, I've still got half of each beer, and I wouldn't mind hearing some tunes. I'll probably just have a little bit of each can again on here, and then head over there. Yeah, let's get into this one. I'm liking that smell a lot. Cheers. Yeah, that's easily the beer of the four. But yeah, I'm really battling a bit with these guys. I'm at that point now where the subscription's sort of starting to. It's like I'm starting to question whether I want to continue with it because I feel like I'm getting more beers I don't really enjoy as much as the ones that I do, and then it's like you sort of got to start cutting losses, especially in today's environment. But yeah, I don't know. I find it sort of tough because like I want to keep supporting small breweries, and he seems like a good dude, and love to keep helping him out. But I don't know. I just feel like he goes too experimental at times, and it's like he needs to keep it a bit more simple. Like this Schwarzbier is really good. It's like, yeah, just brew a Helles, do an American stout, just do a normal West Coast. Like, stop trying to be too over the top. So yeah, it's gonna. I think it's all gonna come down. I'll stick with him for the next month, and then I'll go from there. I reckon if the next four beers I get, if there's more in there that I don't enjoy than I enjoy, I reckon I'll probably end the subscription. Start sort of then I can put my money towards another brewery instead. See, like someone like Hawkers, I really enjoy their beers, but they can be a bit expensive. But if I could sort of, I'm not really enjoying these, pull away from these guys, then I can put that money in towards Hawkers. And like I haven't been spending as much money on mountain culture lately just because I just felt their beers started getting a bit samey. And what I do instead of getting twos and fours of their beers now, I just try and get them in singles. So I'm not really missing their beers, but I'm just not having the same volume of them as what I normally would. And now I'm able to get more of like One Drop and Kicks and Bracket and other breweries that I like. So I feel like at the moment I've got a good mix, a good balance. See, it's a good Schwarzbier, but it's still not like someone like Kicks or even Future. I've had Schwarzbiers from them recently, and yeah, they're really, really good, like better than this. So it's like, even though I'm enjoying this one, it's still not at that same level as a lot of other breweries. I might even post this on Instagram just to see if I'll just put a post up with nice Schwarzbier and see if I get some love. Back to work in 13 hours' time. Uh, I don't talk about work, bro. I try to keep that private. I try to keep. There's a few things I keep private just to. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's not needed to be talked about online. Yeah, It's good that you understand. A lot of people get angry. Oh, why can't you talk about your work? Fuck off. Welcome in, mate. Whereabouts are you based? I'm like in country Victoria, like sort of near Melbourne in Australia. UK, yep. Yeah, we do like beer reviews. I've got like plenty of UK mates and US mates, and we just all hang out together and got a pretty cool community. I just come up on here and I mean, I'm on YouTube at the moment, but I'm on Twitch as well. So Twitch is always a bit quiet. I'm only fairly new to Twitch, but yeah, with YouTube, I'm sort of at that 800 subscriber mark, trying to get to 1,000. Yeah, just do beer reviews and hangouts and talk about other things apart from beer, like yeah, music and sport and politics and whatever else. It's a pretty good community. Yeah, you sure do. Oh, cool. Yeah, Warrnambool's my hometown. It's good to see a fellow bullion. Yeah, welcome in. Yeah, I used to go to Broward College, and I went to St. Joey's as a kid. But yeah, I haven't lived in Warrnambool now for quite a while. Definitely miss it. It's a good city. The only thing is it's just a little bit too remote. I used to love going to Melbourne all the time, and yeah, it just used to drive me nuts having to fucking travel so far to get there. Oh yeah, cool. So you in west or east Warrnambool? It's unreal to have someone on here that's from my hometown. Because yeah, I don't really like advertise on my own sort of Facebook and stuff like that. I just want people to find the page like organically. So yeah, there's been a couple of people that have like picked up on some stuff I've said and yeah, joined and like I've got a mate that lives over in WA, but he said he spent like 5 years of his life in Warrnambool. I'm like, oh, that's cool. West, yeah. Yeah, I grew up in North. Um, so yeah, like Mortlake Road. You know where Mortlake Road is? I'm sort of like in that area. Well, that's where like my parents had their house. It's a good city, Warrnambool. Hopefully the crime there is not too bad. Fitzroy Road. I was born in Queensland, but been here 20 years. Yeah, cool. Yeah, Fitzroy Road's a good area. Do they still have the shop there? Got the little shop with the I think they did fish and chips there, and then there might have been like a hair salon or something next door. It's funny, as soon as I left in Mortlake Road, then they built all that new shopping centre. That was never there when I was there. It's pretty good, that whole area. Yeah, hit the thumbs up, peeps, if you haven't already. And yeah, you newies that have jumped in, feel free to subscribe. It's always good to see some new people in the community. Yeah, I miss the beach. I miss living close to the beach. That was always an awesome thing. I used to take my dog, Angus, I used to take him to the beach practically every day. I'd always be walking along the breakwater there in the old aquarium, and then you're driving back along the old Orgasm Road. But yeah, as a kid, I was always going to like the Shanachie and the Gal. The Whalers was awesome when it used to be open and it was two levels, and then they changed it all. Hmm. Yeah, I haven't been back to Warney for a long time. Just there's been some sort of family issues and stuff, and yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Still got friends there and stuff, but I always thought the food scene and the like the pub scene in Warrnambool was pretty good for a small city. So yeah, I might just go back through each beer now, just have a little sip or two, and final thoughts. I'm surprised I don't have to pee again yet. So yeah, that was the first one I had. They're a cool looking plant, hops. When you see some of them in the flesh, they almost look like they're that bright in green, like they glow in the dark. It's a very corrupt town, yeah. I have heard that there's a bit of a drug issue there at the moment, which is a shame. So how'd you stumble across this channel? Did you just like go to a live thing on YouTube and it just brought you here, or did you type something in? I always wonder how people sort of find it. So yeah, this is the Winter Hazy. Just scrolling. Yeah, cool. Yeah, hopefully I'll get to that 1,000 mark soon. It's been a bit of a slug. It's always hard. Depends on what sort of you review and what channel it is. Like obviously gaming channels and that grow really fast. But yeah, something like beer reviews, you got to really put in the time and effort to get to 1,000. There's a lot of people that give up or they just never get there. But yeah, I've been having a fair crack. I feel like I need to do more shorts. Shorts definitely help. I've just been doing like on the shorts. I just film random stuff. Like if I'm out and about, or I do like chugs to music that I like, and yeah, that tends to get like good views and stuff. So that helps. But yeah, normally when I do these live streams that go for a few hours and get plenty of people sort of interacting and that, they always do pretty well. Or if I do a panel and there's a heap of people on. So is your surname Morris and you live in Morris Street or Morris Road? Or is it just Morris because of where you live? Because I just noticed that when you said you live on Morris Road, I'm like, oh, you got Morris in your name. All I can say with that beer is solid. Like nothing great, nothing shit, just solid. I'm gonna go the loo quickly. I'm busting again. This is about my 843rd piss for the day. Apologies, legends. I just had the dogs out in the backyard and they were right down the back. I'm like, oh, for God's sake, come inside. It's too cold for this shit. So sorry about that. I've been gone for about fucking 10 minutes. Next beer. So yeah, I just had a sip of the first one. So yeah, I've got to have the second one again, and I'm just going through them lightly, and then we'll wrap it up. I just wanted to try them again for the second time. Angie, there's someone's popped in just randomly, and they're from the same hometown as me. It's pretty cool. They just heard me speaking about something to do with Warrnambool, and yeah, all of a sudden goes, "Oh, that's where I'm from." Yeah, so the boys wanted to go too, and I'm like, "Fuck it, I'll go outside with them." And then yeah, they ran right down to the back of the yard, and you know how I've explained how massive the backyard is. So when it's like fucking late at night and they're down right down the far, it's like yeah, you don't know where the fuck they are, and it takes ages to get them back in. So this is the Cali double IPA. I did happen to put some washing on as well too, so at least I'm multitasking. That was quick though. I had it ready to go. Just some fucking towels and shit. I'm probably gonna do Twitch if you can, Angie. Yeah, this one still the same as first time round. Just doesn't appeal to me. Such a weird style. So yeah, those of you that haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so. I noticed the likes aren't very high on this stream. So yeah, lift your game. Now back to the white stout. One thing that I'm sort of happy about, so you know how when I work afternoons, I always get stuck and we work till real fucking late and I get real angry and have to do all this overtime. I'm pretty sure they said last week that it's not going to be the case this week. We're going to be getting out on time practically every day. So it's sort of like I keep thinking of that in my head, thinking, oh, at least like I'm doing Arvos this week and I hate them, but at least I'm going to get out on time. But yeah, wouldn't surprise me if I get there tomorrow and then all of a sudden we're still there at midnight. Yeah. Ali, have you been on my Twitch before? I can't remember if you have or not. So what we normally do quite often when we finish on YouTube, I'll go over to Twitch and yeah, sometimes like Angie will join me there and we'll just like play tunes and keep sort of talking and stuff, but like listening to music as well. It's always good times. Yeah, as soon as you go to play, or as soon as I go to play music on my YouTube channel, I just get fucked over straight away. Yeah. Cool, man. At least you know it's getting sorted. Don't tell me it's something to do with someone else that you live with. That's my guess. Yep. Yeah. It's pretty easy to sign up though, mate. Like when we go over there, there's just a small group of us. Yeah, it's just good because you get to see that sort of musical side of us. Yeah. Jesus, that's a big yawn. Now the Schwarzbier. I sort of feel good tonight. Like I don't feel sleepy. Like I'm yawning and doing the usual things, but I'm not at that stage where I just feel fucked and like I'm curling over and yeah, a lot of people out there don't mistake my sleepiness for being drunk. It's not a drunk thing at all. It's I've got sleeping issues, so when I go to sleep, it's just my body just shutting down and wanting to relax, and it's got nothing to. A lot of people think that I get drunk and pass out, and it sort of annoys me because it's not the case at all. I just have sleep problems, and yeah, I can fall asleep very easily. Geez, that washing machine's fucking loud. Sounds like it's gonna take off. Flight departing Tullamarine. Oh, now it's beeping. Great. Must have been why it was so loud. It's like got a heap of stuff that's unbalanced or something. I better go tend to it. What nationality are they, dude? At least you can relax now. Yeah, true. Just about finished, Angie. So yeah, I've got a big decision to make with this brewery. So you guys know that, yeah, with Evil Mega Corp, it's a subscription, and I was explaining throughout the stream that it's getting to a point now where I'm probably not enjoying more beers than I'm enjoying. So yeah, it's like getting to a stage where I'm nearly going to have to cancel the subscription. So yeah, I'm going to give him one more chance next month. We'll see what beers he comes up with, but yeah, it's getting to a point now. I mean, tough cost of living and stuff. I spend a lot of money on beer. It's getting to a point now where I'm not really enjoying his beers enough. I know that I'd rather buy other beers. So yeah, I'll wait and see what he brings out next month. I'll drink them and then decide whether I want to stay with him or not. I might end up just cancelling it and then yeah, putting the money somewhere else. Because yeah, it's just it's got to a point now where it's just like his beers had it like he has a lot of hype. People hype him up, and yeah, but I just don't. I think he tries too hard to do all these experimental styles, and it'd be better just to keep it simpler. Because yeah, it's just too many of them. I'm not really enjoying much. So yeah, I've got every right to just go fuck it and cancel it. At the end of the day, it's my money. I can sort of do what I want. But yeah, I'm one of those people that likes to give people a chance, and I like to support the little guy, the little local guy, sort of thing. So yeah, it's a tough call I have to make. But yeah, obviously, if I decide I'm gonna stop getting his stuff, I'll then put that money towards another brewery and someone else that's small, and I know that I'm gonna get better beers from. Cheers, Ali. Thanks for dropping in, mate. Yeah, you can have a beer now, brother. Yeah. So yeah, those of you that haven't hit that thumbs up, you know what to do. Hopefully the guy from my hometown subscribed. It'd be just cool to have a couple of local peeps that can keep me updated on what's going on with my hometown. Yeah. So yeah, I've done the little taster again of each beer. So out of the four, the Schwarzbier is my favourite, but I still don't think it's that great of a Schwarzbier. So that's what I'm getting at. It's like the quality of beers just isn't holding up for the amount that I pay for them, and there's more beers that I don't enjoy than I enjoy. So it's like there comes a point where you just got to go, well, fuck it, it's not worth the money anymore. See, I don't have a feeling to put any of these up on Instagram. I just don't think they're worthy. It's harsh, but yeah. I always call it as it is, so I don't fuck around. It's like I like to be honest with stuff. So yeah, that was my favourite anyway. The Schwarzbier. And then yeah, I don't know what would be second. The white stout was confusing as fuck. It was still okay. And the hazy was alright, but yeah, I wasn't a fan of the Cali. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. Um, yeah, please be better next month. Oh, the fucking washing machine's going off again. Fuck's sake. Oh, anyway, I'll wrap this up and yeah, I'll probably head over to Twitch. So, yeah, let's see how the next four from Evil Megacorp go. Um, I just feel like there's probably so many other people that are thinking the same as me. All of a sudden, he's going to lose all these subscriptions and think, fuck, I've gone from having a heap of money to nothing. You don't ever wish that upon anyone. But yeah, I don't know, just to be in that market, you've got to produce a quality product, and yeah. Um, yeah, so I'm going to head over to Twitch. If anyone wants to come over there, I'm just going to finish these beers off, maybe have a few others and play some tunes. I know Angie's keen to head over there, so yeah, I'll be there probably in about 10 minutes or so. Got to go sort out this fucking washing machine again. But yeah, thanks for joining us on this one. Um, apologies to Evil Megacorp if they watch this. I have loved you guys. I've tried really hard, but yeah, it's tough. Um, I encourage other people to try their beers, but yeah, just I can't really recommend a subscription. So yeah, I'm out. See you shortly on Twitch.